OpenWordNews.com/the podcast. Moses and the big man, RGV the guy. We're doing video now. And
you know what?
This is kind of the new setup here.
I like how you're holding your hands like that. This is part
Dude,
of
it's
water
about
for
it's
Moses.
just it's all about it's about hand movements, gentlemen, because now they can see us on YouTube or whatever, wherever we're going to be putting this.
On the face of the Twitter.
Yeah,
the
so
Twitter of the face.
That's what I mean. That's basically where it's going. I mean, everything's going online.
Online, is that what it is, guys?
I mean, that's where the news is flowing so fast, gentlemen. There's so much to cover for this
we need to get
week.
a green screen soon.
We need to get some green screen back here. We got Hiawatha in the corner. Welcome back. What's up? What's going on, big man?
I'm looking through my notes here, getting some updates here on things that are going on. You know, for a Native American sky god, almost 5,000 years old, he looks good.
That's a 5,000-year-old piece or what?
No, not the piece itself.
Oh,
well,
it's a sight.
are you talking about his piece?
No. I'm
He's
talking
holding
about
a piece by it.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Oh, it is a piece.
He must be very at peace.
Interesting.
Yeah, he is a sky guy. He could be in the sky. OpenWordNews.com/the podcast/OpenWordNews.com. Here live, technically, this is the month of March, the year of our Lord, 2014, unless you're of Hebrew descent, then I don't know the date and I don't know the year. But we got Moses with us. How you doing, Moses?
What's up, Mo?
Well, how you guys doing?
Welcome back to the show,
Thanks
bro.
for a cup of coffee, guys.
Hey, anytime.
Heck yeah, hey, anybody wants to
If
take
you
20
call
cups
that,
of Splenda?
yeah, I was gonna say if you call that,
more than
coffee.
welcome to do that. Heck yeah, man. You're on fire, baby. Hey, you know, we got some good reviews on last week's shows, guys, and for all of you out there in listener land, we appreciate the comments. Some of you were asking how you could actually help out and get involved. Don't forget, we got that donate button, got the 2525 program coming up. This is RGV El Guy here with the pamphleteer. For those of you guys who are wondering, because normally he has the tri-corner hat and the... are you officially endorsing the sheriff?
I had to put my hand like this.
You better.
I didn't realize it was on both sides of the cup.
On both sides of the cup?
Yeah.
Well, it's much like somebody who breaks the law. Then they don't realize they're on both sides of the law. This is the week in review. We've got some pretty interesting news stories out there. Some flights have been caught. Some people.
I heard they found Malaysia 370. That's what they're saying now. That they found there's so many stories. This story's been covered so much, and I made a post on Facebook. Is this basically the breakdown? Is this story is the battle of satellite images. That's what this is. This is all about who has the best satellite images. All right? So China versus US, US versus Australia. It's all about satellite images. So that's the new thing. # satellite image.
You know what? I'm not going to go with that. I think our video production guy, Aaron, probably has the best satellite imaging.
I don't know. All I know is that's what this is about, man. I think this is about who has the best satellite images. No disrespect to the families that are out there suffering, but I'm not just saying it as a joke. I'm just saying this is a way how countries communicate with each other in certain aspects. Well, they'll put out certain messages in the news for people that are reading certain articles that are looking for certain things like that. I really think this is just a show of force in both ends.
I like how you mentioned the articles and how subliminally, subconsciously, certain articles are written to tie into other aspects. Let's talking about things that are used as messages. What about some of the supposed satanic activity going on in the news today? What do you think about that?
Man, I'm sure.
Frankfurt Zoo, flamingos. I thought they were just about the flamenco thing.
Where is Frankfurt's in Germany, right?
That's
Frankfurt, Germany.
Yes,
that's right.
German. Yes.
Well, what's going on there?
I think it was like 15 Chilean flamingos dead last week. You think there was retaliation for all the earthquakes?
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
That's pretty hardcore.
Well, why flamingos?
You know what?
I heard an interesting fact that there's more fake flamingos on Earth than there is real flamingos.
The heck's a fake flamingo?
A fake flamingo, a plastic flamingo. People put in their yard a plastic flamingo. You know what I'm talking about?
I've never seen one of those. How can there be more of those? I've seen a real flamingo, not a fake flamingo.
Well, I've seen real flamingos too, but
have you seen a fake flamingo?
Yes, I have. And actually, I've seen
more than real ones.
No, I've seen one or two. But think about this: they've manufactured them. Of course, China made them, I'm sure, but. You get enough flamingo. I don't know. It's something I saw on the internet, man.
Oh, it must be true. You're the worst, Patrick.
So this fake flamingo. Oh wait, this just in. Tests show fox beheaded flamingos. So now you have a fox running around with an axe. That's a bigger story.
OpenWordNews.com, not officially endorsing insanity or the reality faced in the moment. You know, I got to say this, though. If you're going to talk about these crimes, why not just touch base at home and talk about the good old District of Columbia and what's going on out here with the dead chickens, roosters found in Rock Creek Park?
I didn't hear about that.
They believe that it's ritualistic killing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and that's pretty hardcore because if you think about it, during the same time period, you got flamingos going down. They're Chilean, got the Chilean earthquakes. Mm-hmm. Then, you know, you got the District of Columbia. For those of you guys who don't know out there in listener land, that's basically where they're killing our economy. You know, there's some real ritualistic killing out there going on. Talking about those correlations and those side stories, I'll say this. If you look at some of these stories, and by the way, the story on the flamingo comes from the Week, and this here is actually from the Washington Post, and so it must be true, you know, because that's what's going on out there in Washington. And but heck, man, you know, you break this down, and some of the headlines that are tied in, it says video from FBI shows man and missing DC girl, and they're talking about some of these killings. Actually, a 73-year-old Yvonne Berry and Bobby Nelson, 77, how they died in March 15 in the blazes. So is this the correlation that they're trying to make, that maybe these deaths weren't accidental, they were ritualistic killings?
Well, what happened to good old-fashioned virgins?
Yeah. Well,
or babies.
You're not
we have abortion.
Oh yeah.
Not in the Valley, we don't. Not legally anymore. OpenWordNews.com. You want to check out that link? Go check
that's a huge story that just hit. That the UK was incinerating aborted fetuses to heat their hospitals.
Oh my God!
Isn't that crazy? Like aborted fetuses, they're like, just throw them in the fire. That's hardcore Moloch.
That's bioenergy.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, then you had some people out there that were saying, oh, well, that's responsible. That's a good way to get, recycle things and such. I was like, what? Oh. Man, that's okay.
I'm a firm believer in souls. And
that's amazing, man. How many people have been aborted and then just now they're just throwing them?
55 million?
You might as well just throw them in the incinerator, man. I mean,
you know what? OpenWordNews.com/the podcast. Prepare for your future, guys. What can I tell you? For those of you out there listening, we're just covering the news. We're going through some stories here, talking about these supposed ritualistic killings. Got the Chilean deal going on. Moving on to nicer and more horrific stories. You know, speaking of mass genocide, we got this. Drudge was actually exposing the payoffs and the downsides of this Obamacare lie. And he's talking about the Liberty Tax. Do you guys?
Oh yeah, Drudge. Yeah, he's my man.
He's your
shout out to Matt Drudge.
You know what? For anybody out there who doesn't know who Drudge is, all I gotta say is,
where you been sleeping
if
under a rock?
You should have made it there first. But at least at this point, we appreciate you're here. You can link to Drudge. Go through our website, and you can find a lot of different good news out there. It's actually from Trade Station, and it's just talking about how, basically, in review, if you're a business owner. If you work for somebody, today in America, if you had insurance last year, there's actually more people uninsured from healthcare, from the Obamacare, than getting insured. Because now businesses are cutting hours, so they don't have to pay. And instead of using their healthcare, which was better, since they're getting fined more, they're just reducing it to the healthcare provided by legislation. So,
well, if you like your healthcare plan, you can keep it.
If you like your health care plan, you can keep it.
That's right. Keep it.
Well, I had no health care plan, so I guess can I keep that one? That was your joke, but I like it. I'll snag that. This is from newsandinvestors.com, guys. Make sure, always check what we're talking about, guys. We could be lying to you.
I mean, obviously, we might be. I mean, look, what are we looking at?
You are a masked man.
You know what? I'll tell you what. Hiawatha has had the same health insurance for 5,000 years. Look at him. He doesn't look a day over 20.
Wait, but gods don't get sick. They're immortal.
You know what? If this is the God people choose to be, they got issues. And that's probably why they're at the bottom of the future. He does look like an owl.
Well, I can tell you one thing.
Yes, sir.
Well, no, go ahead. What were you going to say?
OpenWordNews.com/the podcast.
In case you didn't know.
I did want to say this, though. For those of you wondering where the cape and the pamphleteer's hat went, we're actually promoting some amazing products. One of our sponsors, PureGanicShop.com. If you look at his hair, it's shiny, it's fluffy, and it's got life. www pureganicsshop.com. Hey, they got some kind of deal going on with us. What is it?
They do. Actually, if you go to the website, our website, you can go and get some free product. Actually, free shipping and 25% off. OWN14 coupon code.
I don't believe that. What's that promo code?
OWN14. I'm sorry, man. I'm getting distracted because I don't know if we're supposed to look at the camera. Supposed to look at you.
Pureganicsshop.com.
Hey, all right.
I want to say this.
We have to hit this, but go ahead.
Oh, you know what? Hit it. Knock it out of the park.
Well, I got to talk about this because this is huge right here. This is another huge story coming out of time right now. Supreme Court women raise questions on contraception coverage. This has everything to do with the Hobby Lobby thing that's going down right now. What is the deal with business owners not being protected by religious freedom? Should people or should companies be afforded that religious freedom just like a normal person off the street? Why are they being forced? And this, I'm asking the question, and you guys can chime in. Why is a private company being forced into providing services that they religiously just disagree with? Why is that?
I mean, you know what? I got to say this. In defense of women, in defense of men, in defense of sanity, I do not agree with providing women with preventative care on as far as contraceptives go. Mm-hmm. But I do not endorse men getting penis pumps either. Did you hear about that?
No, I didn't.
That is one of the craziest things. God. Apparently, a million men in the United States, through their health care plan, mm-hmm. have been awarded penis pumps.
Oh yeah,
at the value of $365. Not that I've ever purchased a penis pump. Not that I have.
Well, I was going to ask you. I'm just saying. How exactly did you go about finding?
I did some research online, looking through some scandalous websites. But you can actually find these penis pumps probably like a. No, this is not
brand new.
This is not ropa usada penis pumps.
Okay, can you describe what you just said right now? Because you just said some Spanish.
I am the guy. People have to take me how I am. You either love me or you leave me, baby.
All right.
No, openwordnews.com, not officially endorsing penis pumps, but saying if you can get one at $365, shouldn't you just get one at $65?
Oh my gosh.
Save the $300, for the country.
It's ridiculous.
That's like NASA getting $10,000 hammers.
Oh yeah.
A hammer costs $4 or $5.
Yeah, those are special hammers that float in space.
What does the penis pump do? Does it help your penis float in space?
I have no idea. I didn't order one. You tell us.
Close tight spaces.
OpenWordNews.com officially endorsing Moses' play on words. I gotta say this though. You're talking about the Hobby Lobby deal, and they're deciding. They're such an interesting group of people. They're kind of like Chick-fil-A. These groups, they go out of their way to pay their employees above the average, mm-hmm. to recruit people who have good morals and good standing, mm-hmm. and then you have employees who work for them who say, you know what, I'll work harder, be more courteous, and I'm willing to work overtime, mm-hmm. and get paid more money. And their businesses are profitable and they're closed on Sundays.
Yeah.
Well, Sundays is in loss.
Yeah.
I gotta watch football.
There you go. Well, yeah. I mean, you definitely have that right in this beautiful country. With the question still remains: why is the Supreme Court getting involved in? Why Hobby Lobby? Why Hobby Lobby? Why such a huge company, privately owned, I believe, and why? I mean, is it because Hobby Lobby they're disrespecting the rights of people?
I think they're questioning authority.
Yeah. I mean, the hard thing is, the hard sell is getting people to side with a large company, because people will usually side with the small person, with the single person. Hey, this woman, she wants condoms, or she wants contraceptives or whatever, and that's her right, and you should provide them for her as your employer. And that
you know what? I don't get that either, because I heard. I got to say this, pamphlet here, and for you yourself there, Mr. Moses, look at the world. A $365 penis pump, $65 penis pump. Mm-hmm. That doesn't make sense. I'm a bargain shopper.
We're going back to the penis pump.
I got to, because I don't want women to say that we didn't give them a fair shot.
Okay.
Because I am against.
Shot.
Don't start me on the path that you don't want me to go. But I will say this: they had the audacity. They had the audacity last night, and actually I was watching this on Friday, actually, Colbert and on. I like how pop culture pushes these agendas on people, and I think it's Colbert and Jon Stewart, and they're breaking, not officially endorsing Jon Stewart or Colbert, not officially knocking them either. Got to say this though, in review, you freak out because you have people who come on board who give all these other reasons. Skincare, keeping the women regular, all these other things. And I'm thinking to myself, if we have survived for thousands of years without
thousands?
Yeah, just thousands. Without penis pumps and without health and without birth control, why now is it a must?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure people know how to.
You see, I'm a naturalist,
Copulate.
I like to have oysters when I feel the need.
Yeah, I think you're only supposed to eat oysters when the months that end in I don't dig on
natural
oysters.
aphrodisiac.
I don't really like oysters.
A little
natural remedies.
Yeah, pepper, chili, and some oysters.
Herbal essences, shampoo, so to speak.
Okay.
Think we know where we're going with this one. But, I mean, what brings it all to what I'm trying to do is, I usually need to breathe my fresh air. And going back to that, China, they're selling bottled air right now.
Oh, nice.
Oh my God!
Nice.
Can you believe what's
Let's
going
get
on
off the
in
penis
China?
pump here.
China is
Let's talk about the air pump.
Well, I wouldn't say they're actually selling it, but they're getting these cans of fresh air.
Yeah.
Oh, they're going to sell it.
Yeah.
That reminds me of Spaceballs.
That
Remember
is
Spaceballs?
exactly.
Oh yeah.
The guys there need the covers.
China's hardcore, man, because they really don't have anything else to do over there with all the money we send them.
I mean, it's a tourist scheme right now. People are going over there visiting, and they're seeing how polluted it is right now.
Exactly, and they check this out how hardcore China is. They bottle the air from the provinces that surround the major cities. So, let's say you were born in this one province that's 100 miles away. They actually go and get air from that part of the country, and you can open it and smell it and get that memory. I mean, that's brilliant.
Yeah,
I mean, I wouldn't want bottled air from Donna, but hey.
Hey, you know what? The valley smells like nowhere else.
These people are called oxygen babies, by the way. What a name.
Oxygen
They go to Mount Fuji for this.
Hey, you know what? I got to say, I've had the water, Fiji or Fuji. It's great. I'll take the air.
It's crazy.
But it really is smart. And it ties into what we're talking about healthcare. And it ties into what the
You think we can get bottled water or bottled air in our healthcare plan?
I'm pretty sure eventually
bottled water? I mean, think about it. It's a necessity.
Tax us for it. There's going to be carbon credits.
I don't like that idea of taxing.
Not about credits again.
I'm a big on that. I really feel that if we don't take the action and initiative today, we're going to pay for it. And when you pay for things is when you don't plan. And planning is preparing, and preparing is caring. Openwordnews.com/AAM lawyers. That's openwordnews.com/AAM lawyers. And I got to say this. Get your free consultation today. Go register. Let us help you. Help yourself. You can get your estate planning, your will and testament. These are important, guys. If you've gone the extra mile, if you're listening to this show, let's face it, guys. Our audience has probably gone the extra mile. They deserve to have their planning.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, just don't get evicted. According to CBS News, a grandmother gets an eviction notice for having a colored drape.
A colored drape? Like a black drape or what?
Is it like a satanic drape?
No. This is not on the contrary.
Is it a pattern of the
flag?
Oh, I was going to say, is it a pattern of the Nazi flag?
Well, it has 13 stripes on it.
Oh, God. Oh, no, stop right there. Stop right there.
And it is a color
Cover my ears.
that represents freedom, and all that is holy in this great...
You know why he's doing that? Because he can't believe it, dude.
What?
That's where we've come today.
Yeah.
We've gotten to the point.
Wait. Let me see that.
So
you can have...
Let me stop you real quick. Don't touch my file.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So she got the eviction notice, but
I'll just punch
she's
this
getting
in.
everything reprimanded if she actually hangs it up on a pole as a flag. Of course, she made this because she is the mother of her family members were in the military, so this was like an homage to them.
Oh, wow.
Serving the country. And going on in Seattle, she's dealing with this whole situation, getting a lot of coverage from the news, and
that is ridiculous.
I'm telling you. She's patriotic in her own way, came clever with these ideas, made drapes out of American flags, and now she has to...
Well, I believe there is some...
like presidents?
There's some laws that certain things you can't do with the flag, and I can understand that. If she took flags that and did she like buy the material already, like, or did she take flags and actually?
Are you defending the people that gave
well,
her
hang on. Here's what it's about. We're a nation of laws, not a nation of men. And the important thing is, if there's a law in the book, which there's a lot of laws that we break daily. Like, did you know?
There's not many laws. Now there's a lot of statutes.
That's true.
And jurisdictional
statutes, whatever there are. They're there.
Different,
but I'm just saying, you're right. Let me put my libertarian hat back on.
Yeah, there's only a few.
The lady should be able to do whatever she wants with her home, and they should stay out of her business.
Well, some guy complained about it.
Some guy.
It was
That's usually the case. Some guy complained about it.
Well, the squeaky wheel gets the oil. This guy made a complaint.
Yeah.
He viewed it as what's it called, unpatriotic, or however it is. It got news feed.
It's a beautiful curtain.
Oh, yeah.
Is that it?
It's a beautiful curtain.
It doesn't look like a curtain.
She's a 58-year-old woman,
Oh, 58 is old? Man, that's another issue.
Well, she's a grandmother.
Oh.
Actually, there's grandmas that are 33 walking around here in the valley.
We're not talking about that. That doesn't mean here or there.
Back to the healthcare and the contraceptives. Maybe I shouldn't jump the gun there. Well, hey, you know what? On that note, though, probably one of the things that helped out a lot of these 33-year-old grandmothers, it's not going to be on the market for too much longer. Apparently, Blackout in a can, Four Locos, are actually not going to be allowed on the market anymore.
Four Locos? I never heard of that.
They already got taken off.
No, they had restructured them, and then they came with less alcohol, less sugar, because these things were crazy.
Well, you could buy those at the store?
Four Locos were nuts.
Oh, I never had that.
Because they had some college kid, got into some seizures, correct? And he almost died from it.
Well, apparently, if you drink enough alcohol that's in a 6-pack of beer mixed with enough sugar, which is the equivalent of 6 Monsters in one can, and you have 4 of these, it's not good for your body.
I used to drink the Monsters, the blue ones. Man, those things would make me feel ugly, man.
I hardly drink coffee.
Man, they're terrible.
Cutting into this.
Well, that's not.
No one caught into the 12 packs of sugar you put in there.
That's not quite coffee.
Splendas.
You call that coffee?
You know what?
You call that coffee, son of a...
Thing on nuclear. China to have nuclear missiles on their submarines.
Ooh.
What is going on there?
Well, where did they buy those submarines, I wonder?
Where did they get that nuclear clearance?
That's what's going on in U.S.
What do they need clearance for? They're China, buddy. They made that hat that you're wearing.
Oh, hell no. This is made in Tamaulipas.
Yeah, with Chinese material, I guarantee it.
That's probably true. But this was handmade by some little person.
I'm sure. It was probably...
There's 5 nuclear submarines right now.
Is that it? That's all that's on there?
Where
are they going to? Are they going into the... Are they looking for Malaysia Flight 370?
No, that was Google Earth, remember?
I got to say this. Topics like this really make people get nervous, and it makes them get frustrated. What I got to say is, if you're out there and you're drinking and you're driving, because this conversation's gotten too serious for you, stop driving and stop drinking and driving. And
don't just stop driving. Pull over and stop driving.
Why don't you check out your phone and go to rgvdwi.com. That's rgvdwi.com. Not officially endorsing drinking and driving, but if you've been driving and you've been drinking, you shouldn't be drinking and driving. www.rgvdwi.com.
For some reason, we just having the video. We need to get used to the video. Because I don't know if I'm supposed to look over here, look over there.
I just roll with it. Normally, if there was no one there, I would still just kind of be crazy.
I got a question for you.
Yeah, have an answer.
Tell me about those Chilean flamingos, and let's see how... Was there 300 Chilean flamingos, or was there 300 earthquakes?
There was 300 earthquakes, and there's 15 Chilean flamingos. Flamencos.
Chilean. You like how you say Chilean.
Chilean.
Say that again 3 times. Fast.
No.
Say it.
I won't do it.
Say it.
I won't do it.
Damn it.
Chilean. OpenWordNews.com/the podcast. Just throwing it out there again for everybody out there in listener land. Don't forget, guys, we have some really interesting events coming up. We got the 25-25 deal going on for anybody out there who needs some help growing their business. I know we just picked up a gold and silver sponsor. Excited about that. We're going to be in negotiations. We're going to be doing some giveaways this year, I think, for an event. We'll be talking about that later on. I know Pamphleteer over here is excited. And, we're hoping Mr. Moses is out here. He's going to be growing his side of the business, and we're excited to have him on board. We want some feedback from you guys. Don't forget, if they want to tweet, for the Twitter people, where do they visit us at? Tweet.
Oh, yeah, tweet.
Tweet.
At Open Word News or Facebook.com/OpenWordNews.
One more time for the twits.
Tweets at Open Word News. And then Facebook is Facebook.com/Open Word News. So, yeah, you can go there and like us and do all of that good stuff. Man, have you seen these meth devastating effects before and after?
You know what? You know what's just as bad as that? The fines that the NFL issues for slam dunking on the goalpost. Have you heard about that?
Oh, is that a fine now?
You know what? They're doing that. Tony Gonzalez says no more dunking over the goalpost.
Oh my
The NFL told him no more.
Well, you know why this happened, correct?
No. Tell me, because that's crazy.
Well, this is the Jimmy Graham rule. In a game, Jimmy Graham went up, dunked after a touchdown, made the goalpost actually tilt.
No.
And that caused a delay of game. They had to fix it.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
So this is why they're doing that. They don't want to have the game stop for any reason of celebrating with the goalpost. So, of course, Jimmy Graham, a college basketball player as well as a football star in his school, he would come in there, be dunking all the time. The guy was like a champion.
Well, you know what? And Tony Gonzalez kind of started that. You used to have your tight ends who were kind of more like Alvin Harper. For those of you guys who remember what Alvin Harper was like, and he was like the precursor to Tony Gonzalez, and then it just became like the
Alvin Harper. Wow.
I know my football.
Alvin Harper is actually a wide receiver. You think for tight ends was Jay Novacek, sir?
Jay Novacek.
No, but he was the precursor of the dunk.
Was he?
Yeah, he dunked before Tony
You
Gonzalez.
need to check your research on that.
Actually, you know what?
OpenWordNews.com. Check your research for RGV.
You know what? It's been a long time since the Cowboys have been in the Super Bowl. Trust me, Alvin Harper. Look it up.
Alvin Harper.
I remember the good times, bro.
Oh man, let's get into reality here. Virtual reality.
If we're going to talk about virtual reality, let's talk about Facebook and the NSA and their great little partnership. Facebook and WhatsApp and their new partnership.
Did you have a Freudian slip?
No. Just talking life.
I don't know. I'm just crazy. Like this meth is pretty bad.
Tell me about the meth.
Dude, meth is terrible.
Meth.
I'm sorry, meth is so bad. Like, why is marijuana bad? I mean, I used to smoke marijuana.
Back to marijuana.
And I did not look like a drug
The
addict.
mask has come off.
I used to smoke marijuana. I'll tell you this.
I'm just saying, man. I mean, look at this. Look what meth does to people.
Hiawatha is still smoking marijuana, and he's 5,000 years old. But why is meth so bad? Because it rots your teeth.
It's terrible, man. CBS News has some crazy pictures, folks. God, don't do meth. If you're gonna smoke something, smoke some of the green stuff, okay? I'm not officially endorsing marijuana, but don't smoke meth, man. Oh my God!
I think we're gonna get some sponsors from Colorado.
Oh my God!
They're gonna be calling. Hey,
dude, these poor people. I mean, do I feel bad for them? Yes. Do I? Should they?
Or Washington.
Man, it's bad. Anyway, tell us about the NSA. Look at this. Look at this. I'm sorry. Look at this meth.
Wait a minute. It looked like she was in a car accident.
Dude, look. Before and after, bro. Before, look at this girl.
Devastating.
Look at this.
Poor
things,
not
dude.
officially knocking meth, but definitely saying there's better stuff to do, guys. There's better stuff to do.
Lay off the drugs,
Lay off the drugs, guys. They're not going to help
There's
you.
still time, folks.
OpenWordNews.com/the podcast. We're running through our week in review.
Sorry, what were you saying? I'm sorry.
No. We're coming up on our last 5 minutes of the show. We've got a few more stories to hit. We'll probably hit them the next hour or next half hour. I got to say this, though. If you're out there and you want to grow your business, and you need to grow your business, LTMI Marketing, LLC. You can actually visit us. You can call us. If you need us, we need you. So that you can grow your business and grow people here in the Valley. 956-800-9978. 956-800-9978. Helping your business grow, whether it's through tangible media, virtual media, or, heck, media of any way, which form, or fashion. I got to say this, though.
Got about 5 minutes left. Go.
Speaking of media, we do got this Facebook story. This actually comes here from CNBC. And Facebook buying virtual reality firm Oculus for about $2 billion. Makes you stop and wonder, how much cash does Facebook have if they're dropping $2 billion? And I think, what did they buy WhatsApp for?
I don't know.
Had to have been at least $100 million. That's some buku cash.
Okay, so going back, what is the function? Moses broke this down. What is the function of WhatsApp? Tell the people out there what app or WhatsApp does.
Well, it's a texting agent for people with any smartphone. You can download the application. You can actually communicate with people, overseas, internationally, without getting charged any rates. Because normally, when you want to text message someone from Canada, and they have a Canadian area code or whatnot, you want to send a message, you're going to get charged by your company because that's coverage through international rates.
Rates, right.
With WhatsApp, you skip all those rates, and you can communicate with someone from Australia, the UK.
You know what's cool?
Somebody
told me, if I'm not mistaken, I think you can even talk it in. So you can talk the text, and then it goes international. That's pretty cool.
And so Facebook goes and acquires these companies. So again, I go back to my theory on Facebook, why everybody posts their information on Facebook. WhatsApp, why is that an important purchase? Why would Facebook want to buy that?
Well, they were talking about this actually on Friday, and not about WhatsApp, but just in general about what the NSA is doing. Sprint hit up the U.S. government for an extra $21 million because, hey, you made us tap everybody's phone. Yeah, we tapped them for you, but now we're tapping you, baby. Why are we tapping you? Because we want our $21 million because you told us you're going to pay us extra for the service. Now the U.S. is trying to renege on the deal, and you think about that. Hey, they did the work. Hey, by the way, Sprint, that's why I don't have you anymore, because you did the work.
They did the deed.
They did the deed. They're the ones who sold us out.
Well, yeah, but I'm making this. The point I'm trying to make is WhatsApp is one of those companies that has gone around the Sprints, the whatever companies. And they have created this communication. And you said you can communicate with anybody in the world, right?
Yes.
So, of course, terrorism has a lot to do with this. Why would you want to be able to connect with some terrorists across the ocean? So what does Facebook do, which is actually the NSA, if you look into that? So they go and they acquire a company like WhatsApp to monitor those communications. So, I mean, a lot of these things is like, okay, yeah, is that possible? Is that true? Well, if you look into it, there's a few things that you are starting to find out now is that the NSA is real, and it is out there, and it is recording your phone conversations, and, maybe someday, 20 years down the line, you might have had a conversation jokingly about something. All of a sudden, they bring that up. All of a sudden, you're in a FEMA camp. Stop biting your nails if you don't know what a FEMA camp is.
Are they going to get a hold of this video too?
I don't know. Well, actually, this phone that I have right in front of you and this Mac that I have right in front of me are already transmitting. This is going onto the airwaves, folks, but that's okay because, what are you going to do? You're going to stop, talking? You're going to stop being free? No, you're not going to stop being free. You got to be free until they, cut your head off. So, anyway.
OpenWordNews.com. Sitting here.
What is in this coffee?
That's Lupe Carino's cup. That's what's got you going.
Oh, man.
Jesus said, you're going to drink of my cup.
How much time do we have left? Can we
we're actually
we got
the next half.
We got like 2 minutes left. But you know what? Go ahead.
Let's speak about this real quick. Mark Cuban said that in the next 10 years, the NFL will go to this place where it'll lose substance.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that?
Well, Mark Cuban owns the Dallas Mavericks. Of course, he's going to talk anything he can about the NFL. Unless he's about to acquire an NFL team, then, of course, he's going to promote the NFL team. Mark Cuban's a businessman.
Actually, Mark Cuban is so much into detail that I wouldn't doubt if he's talking down the NFL so he can secretly bring down the value so he can go in and purchase an NFL team.
Well, you know why he said this, of course, because they're going to implement more games on different days of the week. So we're going to have Monday Night Football.
Oh, yeah, competing with...
We're going to have Sunday Night Football. We're going to have games on Thursdays.
We already have Monday, Sunday, and Thursday.
I know, but more games, sir. More games.
More?
Yes, more games.
They're already doing it. They're doubling up on Sunday nights.
Saturday. They're trying to implement more Saturday night games.
I'm boycotting the NFL, so.
Well, they're only going to do Saturday games after college ends because they don't want to take away the college.
I like college football.
Actually, college football is what I would call, something that's just like not tainted yet, because I feel the NFL, even though it's so awesome as it is.
Apparently, you've never seen the behind the look on the U on 30-30, 30 for 30, and if you look at
University of Miami,
the U, awesome story. It's great.
Don't break his heart. All right, guys.
Hey, you want to talk about corruption?
We're done. We're done with corruption.
Universities of Florida actually produce some of the best NFL players.
No kidding.
SEC schools.
No kidding.
Besides Texas. They are homegrown in Texas and Florida.
All right, we got to roll, guys.
OpenWordNews.com. I got to leave with this for all of you out there in listener land. If you love your hair, if you love your skincare, pureganicsshop.com.
You do got to leave with
Hey,
that.
what is
Pureganicsshop.com. Open Word News has a good special right now. 25% off. OWN14. Free shipping all the time.
That's
yes.
free shipping all the time. I believe it, guys. www.pureganicsshop.com. What's that promo code one more time?
OWN14.
Free shipping and 25% off?
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome, possum. Moses, thanks for having us in here. Hey, appreciate you coming out.
Always.
Pamphleteer,
Fist bump.
get the bump, baby.
All right, we got to roll.
Check you later, guys.
See you later, guys.
Daisy
Don't smoke meth. It's bad for you.
Meth.
Meth? That was
It's
horrible.
bad.
I didn't even see the picture.
It's bad for you.
I've seen some.
People should be wearing your mask.
I was thinking of New Jack City.